coming to you live from Studio X Fitness Studio in Hyannis. This is the New Year's resolution part of the podcast.
Woo!
I'm interviewing Kaylin Orr, fitness trainer extraordinaire.
Oh yeah.
She is extremely talented and very knowledgeable, and that's why I chose her as far as the New Year, New You type of fitness part for the podcast and for this video I'm shooting. I just want to start off, just tell the listeners, the watchers, how you got started in fitness. What got you there?
Okay, hi guys, it's Kaylin Orr. I call myself Koach KO with a K. Can stand for my nickname, can stand for knockout, whatever you want. Alright, so I grew up a competitive gymnast, so I was hardcore conditioning.
Sweet. There you go.
I started working at gyms like the YMCA and Gym Express in Centerville years when I was 18. I never worked on the other side of the desk. I'd always just boss them around. Then I started teaching classes, and really I call that my performance part of things that I do, which I still do. Show up, put on a show for people, make them forget their day, have a blast, sing, dance, goofy, only. And then I started taking on small groups. Admin came first. Boot camps. I went privately with boot camps, which I still have today, 3 years later, same people. So, harder stuff like that. And then, going to fitness conferences every year, getting 1 million certifications, which then stepped up to further education. And now, after that, I just signed on to do my A certification, which is more the scientific side of things.
Sweet, see, she knows what she's talking about.
Right? So I'm just, as much as I can learn, as much as I can grow, I'm always learning from somebody, but I'm always teaching somebody something too. All right, this is where the magic happens. I stand right here as I lead class, and look at this room, it's enormous. All right? This is the best part, my beautiful colors. All different sizes, the dumbbells, knee pads, foam rollers, mats, balls, and then balls for yoga, Bosu, my other favorite, boxing, some ropes, all functional training, TRX. All right, this is where you're gonna get band camp action. All right, we have pump equipment, barbells for strength training. And we're back at me. We have this beautiful light strip right here that's not on my yoga classes. We shut out the lights and vibe out. Yeah.
So what are some of the certifications you have, just in case the people don't know quite what that means?
Oh, okay. So I have a personal training certificate that I've gotten a few different times from AAIISMA, which is a conference that comes to the Cape.
It's a lot of letters.
Yeah, it is. I don't even know, I forget what it stands for, sorry. Local, they travel, some of the best instructors and people that you can learn from. They level 1 and level 2 master trainer, just brush up on your info every year. I have group fitness, which is just, here's how you lead a class. I have cardio kickboxing, I have body combat, I have bar, yoga, Pilates. Now when I say I have yoga, I'm a little bit of a faker because it's not the real 200-hour yoga, it's the weekend yoga, but
you know how to lead a class now.
Right, but you know what? I dove into it myself that way, so I feel like I can relate to the people who aren't into yoga as much, and I kind of fuse the yoga and fitness, and then I even brought like the yoga breath into fitness, so now I'm like a breath.
That's the main thing, is that it works, and you've got people that have been loyal to you for years now. And that's the real proof, is that people come to you for fitness and stay.
Right.
That's the proof. So what advice can you give to people that are looking to jumpstart their fitness in 2021?
Okay, ready? A New Year's resolution, fantastic. Nothing wrong with them, absolutely love it. It's like the people who love a Monday or a re-Monday, I'm gonna start Monday. That is great for this reason. It gives you time to prep for that goal. Okay, it's gonna be New Year's Day, or maybe the second day after New Year's Day. We're going to prep for that. We're gonna make sure we have bought food, or we have a journal, or we bought a gym membership, and that's great for someone who can handle that pressure. Okay, it's pressure. I have a friend that needs me to tell her exactly what to do, and she'll do it. Or there's the people that need a little bit more of a hand-holding, need the small ease into my new life way of being. So if you're the person that can take the pressure, great, New Year's resolution, make it, keep it, go. But be prepared for failure and be ready to get right back up and keep going. We're all gonna fail. It's not the failure, it's the giving up that's the problem. So my best advice is the small shifts. So little shifts every day are what make the solid changes for the rest of your life. So taking out creamer and using almond milk in your coffee, waking up every morning and stretching for 10 minutes and keeping that commitment every day. Anything, you can insert anything there. And then celebrating those small wins. Oh, I'm awesome, I did it for a week. I'm awesome. Find something great to congratulate yourself. And that is a way to keep you on your track. If you just ease your way in, those small things every day, grow from there and make new small things, you'll tend to stick to it and do a better job. This is the spin room. This is where it all happens. It's day, so it's different. And the windows are open, but you get the vibe. We're really safe around here. We've got barriers here. All right, the instructor has a math board. Keep going unless you puke, faint, or die. If you don't like that one, you only get what you work for. Nothing more, nothing less. Motivation, because you need it in this room. This is a serious room. It's got serious acoustics, serious music for serious people around here. I'm the first person that, oh my God, I did this last night. I will share my failures with people because I'm a fitness professional, but I'm the first person not sticking to my goals or not this. And everyone always says to me, well, you're fine, you work out all the time. I still have the same goals and wants and slip-ups, and I still feel bad when I eat 16 cookies like I tend to do. And I feel just like you feel. It doesn't mean just because I do this for a living that I don't feel those ways about those things. So I can really understand what they're talking about. There I go. So some advice, some more motivation is to get a buddy. Somebody, it doesn't have to be your trainer or your instructor. It could be someone to hold you accountable. That tends to really work. And I just found myself a buddy in my boyfriend Chris. He tends to tell me he's really disappointed when I eat too many cookies.
Uh-oh.
So it really makes me feel bad.
Should I edit this part of the video?
No. It helps. It helps someone to keep you accountable, and you really just aren't going to make yourself feel really bad. One more thing I need to make sure that anyone that's listening or watching doesn't do anymore. Don't scroll the internet and compare yourself. It's a really, really awful thing to do. I feel really bad when I do it. Whether it's I don't look like that person, I don't work as hard as that person, I don't work out as often as that person, or I'm not working on people as hard as I should, or things like that. So we are all in the same storm, different boats, different bodies, but we're all trying to better ourselves. So we have to remember that there's people all around you that feel exactly the same way. When you're at the gym working out and you feel like you're not working as hard, nobody's looking at you. Nobody's looking at you, nobody's assessing you, no one's saying, oh my God, what are you doing? That's not happening. So you can feel confident knowing you're there just to better yourself. You do what you can do, you push yourself, and that's it. And one of my recommendations also is to not make your goals based on the way you look. There are a million other goals that you can achieve, like more push-ups than your kid. Challenge your kid to a push-up contest, or you want to be able to go up the stairs without being winded, or you want to take time off your mile, or you want better posture, you want to sleep better. All of those things are a better attainable goal than I just want to be thinner. And then you can actually measure that goal. It's not, we're not always going to look like other people we compare ourselves to. We all have different body shapes. If you and me, or me and my sister, did the same workout and ate the same food, we'd end up looking different. That's it.
All right, so tell me about yourself. What makes people want to train with you? I mean, I know, but we need the listeners and the viewers who are just hearing your voice for the first time. They need to know, why exactly do I go to train with Koach KO?
Okay, so let's just mention really quick first that not everybody is going to choose me as their trainer. I mean, I have my people, and I can show up as a bunch of different people, which is my favorite thing to do. All right, so my ability to show up as a different person everywhere I go has brought that into training. So here at Studio X, I show up as a performer. I lead classes and have everyone have a great time. At Everly Retirement Home, I show up as a mobility coach, somebody to brighten their day, to also help them. So I mix the fun and the silly and the loving and kind with the educational, because they need to know. Or if you need me to be a drill sergeant, I can be that. If you need to be a boot camp coach and be really inventive with my workouts, I can do that too. If you need me to hold your hand, I'm really good at that. But
so you basically, you kind of give the people what they need, because like you've said, not everyone needs or wants the same thing.
Nope.
You meet them where they are.
Even if they think they want the same thing, they don't always want the same thing. And we're able to pull that out, and that's the best thing. That's why my clients become my friends, and the people from Everly Retirement Home take me out to dinner, and I have these amazing relationships with these people, and I care. So I don't take on a ton of people, because if I can't commit to you, I just don't. But I'll recommend you come to one of my classes. I'll recommend that you I'll recommend you come to a class at Studio X with me if you want a great community and have a great time. If it's good for you, I will recommend it to you if it's not. And we're all a big compact of helping people.
So now that we've gotten to know you, where can the people find you so that they can come and experience it rather than just hear about it?
Okay, here we go. We're in Studio X right now. For people listening, you can't see the amazing staging we did for this video. And we're going to do a tour.
Yeah, don't worry. You'll have to go on YouTube and watch the video.
Oh yeah, yep. And I wore my beautiful pink sneakers for this interview. The listeners have to go see those.
That's right.
They're from the kids section. Okay, like I said, Studio X, if you want a community class I do band camp, so we do loop bands and long bands, prehab, rehab stuff. I tell people in class that you're throwing kettlebells or doing TRX or living your life and you're not having any injury because of bands, because of the stuff we do in band camp. And I invented that name, band camp.
You did?
Yep.
Sweet, there you go.
Yep.
You heard it.
And there's spinning here too, which I take for exercise, which is amazing. Dark, beautiful blue and red light spinning room. I'm also at Forte Fitness, which is a private training facility, so you need a membership to go there. For boot camp and boxing, and also rock steady boxing, which is Parkinson's boxing, which is some of the most fulfilling things I've ever done in my life. But I do in-home. I do in-home training. I do in-home group training. And I also do in-home yoga nights where people will have me come and have a family and we'll do a dark yoga and meditation, and it's really cool. So I'm everywhere doing everything.
And you also have YouTube video series too.
Oh, we brought up the YouTube. I forgot. That's right. Forgot. Oh my gosh, during COVID, I went nutso, and that's the word, and made a YouTube channel in my house by myself, 130 videos. If you go on there, Kaylin Orr Fitness and Videos, I have a video that explains how to navigate the page, but I have weight training, I have functional training, I have cardio training, I have stretching, I have high interval training, I have low interval training, I have outdoor training, I have pillow workouts, I have imaginary grocery store workouts. You've got to check that one out. I've also done custom videos and yoga classes, and there's 130, so you can possibly imagine there's that.
See, you've got binge watching to do.
Oh yeah.
It's like a supermarket worth of, you just find what you want.
That's right. And social media, of course. I have a Facebook, Kaylin Orr. A lot of my stuff gets posted up there. And I have, oh man, a Koach KO, KOACH_KO_ is my Instagram, and I'll tell you what I have on there, everyone. It's called Kaylin in the Car. And Kaylin in the Car, I safely, mostly safely, drive my car while I talk about crazy stuff. And it's all very silly, very funny. We don't take ourselves too seriously, but I give you a lot of info. If you feel like laughing, I will watch that.
But thank you so much for allowing us into the studio, and let's get on to the tour.
All right, bye guys.
Okay, so that was good.
Get to the tour. This is the swag center where you can get Studio X merchandise, the slouchy beanie, and then my friend Katie, who owns Sass on Main, has her leggings here, and we're actually coming out with the leggings together. But that's where you can buy all the good stuff and sign in. I don't know if that's even important. We'll take that off. You know what?
That's all right. It's important to know. This is where you check in.
Yeah.
That's where you see
I mean,
everything.
it's like